it's your girl Charlie B back with another one. This is a wig cap that I wanted to try. I've been wanting to try, but I tried it on this one and I should not have because it's really made for a lace closure and I'll be using the lace frontal. Now I'm showing you everything is just the mesh cap in the back and then basically a transparent lace in the front. And it would be great for a lace closure because of course it doesn't go from ear to ear. That's why it's not, you know, great for this frontal, but for a lace closure, it would be bomb.com, especially if you're not used to measuring someone's head and using a dome cap. If you're a beginner at creating wigs, this would be freaking awesome for you to use. Y'all see that? All you have to do is lay that lace. If you have a 5x5 lace that you can get from charliebstyles.com. Yes, honey. And there's my 613 frontal that I'm putting on and trying her on. She's good to go. There's one thing that I learned from Miss Tiara Bonet as far as how to sew these frontals down is to make sure that thick piece lays flush to the back of your head of the dome cap. Because a lot of times I know when I first started out, I would try to lay the front of the frontal flush with the doll head, and that is not the case. And when I used her method, oh my God, y'all, my life changed. Yes, it is. Y'all, I'm extra, so extra for that. But anyways, right here, I am measuring out everything, making sure that it's sitting evenly across the head. Then I'm pinning it down. Yes. Anyways, y'all excuse me. I'm super excited just to be talking to y'all like this. This is my first time doing a voiceover. So now I'm starting from the center just in case I didn't put it correctly. I just like doing it that way it's flush because if you know how to use frontals, we cut off the ends, and I rather cut off the ends than have like a bulky center. So that's why I start in the middle and sew one side down, then go back to the middle and sew the other half down. And that's what we do. Stitch game be on point, y'all. Like, oh, let's go, let's get it, let go, let's get it, hey, go, let's get it, whoop. Just had to tell her a little bit because I want y'all to see what's going on. Tell me what's really going on. Let me stop before I get copyrighted, y'all. We don't need none of that in our lives, not at all. But yeah, and I like to secure my thread. So I'll go over like 50 million times, go back up, not 50 million times, like 3. I'll go down, then up, then back down again. Super extra, especially like I don't want things coming apart. That's my whole thing. Especially I know how to take care of my wigs, but when I'm doing this for a client, I definitely go back over the ends multiple times because I don't know what my beauties be doing at home when it comes to these wigs or their installs. So as y'all see, I did the other side. Now I'm going in and starting with my first track. And these, if you all follow me on Instagram, these bundles are the same bundles that I used for the first 613 wig. It's just a different frontal because I wanted to do a little something. Keep watching to the end and you'll see what I did to her, darling. Yes, honey, I'm so excited because I'm actually wearing her right now. So I'm speaking to y'all. I am so, oh my God. I'm just loving it. I'm just loving it. While you're watching this, make sure you do something for me. I promise you it's totally free. Just hit that subscribe button right below. Okay? Then I want you to tell all your friends to go and watch Charlie B Plus 3, King Micah, and go to Charlie B Styles. Share with everybody. Yes. Okay, now when I get over here, y'all see I double track, and I think later on in the video I'll show y'all. But I double track, and then once I get to the front, I go ahead and single track. But y'all see that stitch game? Sis, y'all can't tell me that stitch game is not on point, leave a comment below and let me know how y'all feel about my stitch game. And if y'all want me to do a more in-depth video on how I stitch. A little funny story. In one of the salons I worked, a guy, he was a construction worker there, and he was watching me. He watched me for probably about 5 minutes, and he was like, "Can I try that?" And he picked it up, like how to stitch exactly like I did. I was like, oh my God, it's crazy. Let's go. Let's get it. Hey, hey, go Charlie. Go Charlie. Y'all gotta motivate yourself sometimes. Motivate yourself sometimes. Yeah. All right, we're coming to the end of this bundle, and I'm gonna show y'all how I keep it going, because I like things to be nice and smooth as we transition. Now, you see how I put that on right next to that last track? Right there, just maybe a millimeter, maybe 2 millimeters on top of the last one, just so that it's seamless. And I really love it when it happens where my thread does not have to be cut. So I love it. And I love it. Hey. And I love it. Hey. Let me stop. Oh, okay, we're gonna be serious now. All right, and also in the spirit of keeping everything flush together, y'all see I take my next thread and I tie those off together, then I cut the one that I'm finished with. That way I don't have to deal with thread popping. It's less of a chance of the thread popping out and then the whole track slipping out, and then you looking like, sis, your whole track is falling in the back. And you're like, what? And also the type of thread I use is nylon thread. It lays flatter to the head. It's almost invisible, basically. I wonder if they make a 613 thread. Oh, my bad, y'all. Okay, so this is where I was showing you all how I single weft when I go closer to the frontal. My bad, y'all. But, oh, excuse me. Comment down below if y'all know of a white or a clear nylon thread that they make. Let me know down below. Now right here, this is where I start somewhat going across, because if you all noticed, I was going with the shape and the roundness of the head. Now I start going more horizontal with the way that the frontal is facing, so that I can close that in and make that look all nice and roots. Lay it all nice and flat and everything. There we go again. That's how I transition. Okay, so y'all see I was going straight across, and now we're about to close her down. Shut her down. If y'all hear something in the background, as you know, I have 3 lovely babies. So Micah's outside watching television in the living room, and our walls are thin, so you may hear that. Yeah. I try to squeeze as much hair as I can into a wig as possible, because I want her full, super full. I'm from Texas. Well, I think other people want full hair nowadays anyway. It's not just Texans. So, but yes, I was born in Louisiana and raised in Texas. Sure. I try to get as much hair as I can into these wigs, especially with the 613 hair, because it's not as thick because it has been processed. So I try to get as much of that as I can, as possible. Now here we go. Let's get this last track in, girl. Lego girl. Ooh, ooh. Then we go. So I want to make sure this is flush against the back of the frontal so that I can have a flawless, flat connection between the bundles and the frontal. I don't want to put it on, I don't want to sew it to the frontal because I want to be able to take the back of the wig off because these frontals, they go super fast. Well, not super fast, but they go before the actual hair does. They get old before. So I want to sew this as close to the frontal as possible, but I don't want to sew the frontal and the back of the bundles together, if that makes sense. Let me know if you understand what I'm saying down below in the comments. And y'all talk to me. Say something. I want to, get to know y'all and talk to y'all. You know what I mean? Y'all see? Boom, boom. There we go. All right, there we go. She is constructed. And if y'all are wondering why they're like more platinum, purplish looking ones, I took a lathering toner and put it on certain parts of the hair and the frontal. Now I'm about to give her a little layers, trim her up, because like I said, I have used this hair before, darling. So we're just gonna give them a little layers before I do what I do, darling. You don't wanna be wasting products. So I'm finishing up my layering process on this unit. Y'all, don't stop watching. Keep watching, boo. Keep watching. So I would love for you to tune in to my next video so you can see how your girl did this. Lil' mama so bad, she had me hypnotized. Couldn't even get my eyes off. I'ma tell you how I feel to be hypnotized.